And back we come. Alright, where were we? Alright, yes, lighting. Working on the tower. Coming along nicely. Yeah, not enough time for chaos, I'm sorry, Mr. Von Penguin. Hannibal was the name of the barkeep in the old formation series Brave Star. Actually, yeah, I haven't got around to watching that yet. I've had it recommended to me a few times. Not yet, though. Can I reach from here? Not really. Squat. Right, because I need to do another double, don't I? Otherwise you can't hang the lantern. I don't know if that's going to be how I want it to look. Let's just do these two sides so we can get a bit of an idea. Get down. Get down! Bloody hell. My Twitch Prime sub didn't go through. I don't have an alert here on my end for it, no. Might take a sec. Sometimes they're a bit slow. I mean, you do have the badge next to your name still. Subscriber, 2 months. Give it a sec. Apparently I followed you on May 19th, 2018, a year ago. Feels like you've always been into me. Such a regular. I don't think I like that. I think that ruins the lines a bit. Maybe we'll try lanterns. Oh man, I wish you could attach lanterns to the side of things like you can in modded. Alright, I'll have to come up with something new. You may not be able to lard for a few days. Why is that? What's going on? Alright, what if we did this instead? Is it going to look too weird? Either way, I think we kind of need them to stop spawning happening up here. Could always get rid of these ones and do the glowstone in the middle like I was talking about, but let's have a look at what this looks like first. Charlie the bartender from the Jeffersons? Or Archie? Eh. Something to do with the way subs work now. Still don't... Not sure about that either. Well, we've got a few minutes before sunset. Let's do the bottom row as well, in the same way. Let's see what it looks like at night. Doink. Shikadoink. Boink. Doink. I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit too much. Let's wait for nightfall, see how it looks. Meanwhile, we should probably craft up some new of those lanterns. Zoop. Didn't I have a buttload of torches around here somewhere? Wait. Oh, it's fucking nuggets. I always forget it's nuggets. Might as well make as many as we can. Good. Here comes nightfall. Just as one off to sleep too much. Amaretto consumed. Too little time, have fun, stay productive. Thanks, man. I hope you get a restful night's sleep. Been trying to catch up with the streams, YouTube, but it's taking a while. Right up to episode 32. What episode are we actually up to? What was the last one I put up? I don't actually keep track. I number them as they go up. Let's see here, the BluntNate channel, video manager. Come on, YouTube, be quicker. Oh, we're up to 41. And as we're recording now, this will be episode 43. We've already done a 2-hour session this morning, so that's 42. This is 43 as we speak. What's the viewership been like? Yeah, not massive, but consistent. Usually between sort of 25 and 40-something views. Although viewership tend to fell off fairly harshly a while there because I forgot to upload for a while. The average was about 50-something for the replays. Now it's closer to 30. Eh. They're not there to soak up views, they're just there for convenience. Can't expect that 2-hour-long episodes of a Minecraft live stream is going to get massive views. How slow is that sun going? Come on. I want to see my tower at night time. So what's the last thing I did in the replay you watched then? What was the last thing I built? So I don't know what I don't know the things by numbers. I know progress. Ooh, I know our forward momentum by what we built and when. I said the ghost word. Iron farm. Oh, so that, yeah, that was a little while ago. That was maybe a month in real time? Maybe more? Hard to tell. There's a number of episodes that come out of any given stream depending on how long we stream for. If I only went for, 4 hours, that's 2 episodes. If we went for 3 hours or 6 hours, that's obviously more. Sorry, let's just move back and appreciate the texture on the floor. Love it. As a matter of fact, screenshot. Oh, I think I got it just in time. Oh, Pookie, are you still... Oh, hang on a sec. Okay. God damn it. Get up.
Shame, 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 shame.
I forgot what I was going to tell Pookie now. What was I talking about? Well, Skull Kid interrupted. Wait, didn't you go to bed? There it is.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
And that was delayed. Barker22, thank you very much. Iron Farms, Iron Farms, Iron Farms. Oh, right, no, I remember, because I was taking the screenshot. Remember in the Discord when I was talking last weekend about the crashes I was having? When I first started trying to use the ray tracing shaders with 1.14. I figured out what was doing that. I had the... where are we? Video settings, other... yeah, I had screenshot size to like 4x. So I was trying to boost resolution while doing the screenshot. And that was causing the crash because it just overwhelmed the video memory or something, I suppose. So it took down GeForce Experience with it. Like every time I tried it, the game would freeze and GeForce would crash. So that was the issue. So now screenshots work again, so long as you've got default resolution set. Just FYI. Right, graveyard. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Like as soon as I spotted that toggle, I was like, that'd be it. Yeah, for some reason it was just on 4x by default though. I don't remember setting it like that when I was setting up Optifine, but it's a lovely feature when it works because you get super high resolution, crispy screenshots. But yeah, with the experimental versions of Optifine and the experimental version of the ray tracing shaders working in concert, it's a no-go. It'll just smush the game. Lock it up. Hard style. Actually, we'll just grab those. And put my stack there so don't get them accidentally mixed up. Those are the survival ones. These are the creative ones. Actually, no, I think I did these all in creative anyway, and in survival anyway, didn't I? It really doesn't matter if I get them mixed up. Whatever. Gold block. Boink.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you very much, Tyler, for the 6-month resub. More love in the chat, please, guys. I was just laughing at T-Dog's Pokemon joke there. Minecraft used Destiny Bond. GeForce faints. It's very funny. Once my village is done, I'll have to take a huge crispy screenshots of my build for Discord. Yes. Boink. Tower looks different. Oh, I wonder... Oh, I can't quite see both towers. There's a Illager tower just over the mountain there. Be cool if I could see both towers from one spot. Boink. Hey, Destiny Bond. Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it in a moveset. And I haven't had it used against me that often because I don't think too many in-game trainers use it. And I don't do much PvP stuff. Wow. Sorry, I just love the texture of the bone block. Oh yeah, self-destruct and explosion are not good in Nuzlocke either. Well, that was interesting. We're going to recreate that little light glitch. Oh, okay. Right, now, where was I? Right, we were looking at the lamps. I'm not sure that I like them. I might take them off the top tier. And maybe we'll move the birch row to our bottom half. So we can hang lanterns off the inside of it underneath. That might be the way to go. Yeah, let's try it. Doink, doink, doink. Actually, I wonder if this would look good without moving the bottom platform as well. Like if we left it just indented like that. Please get down. Looks alright from this side. Okay, so let's lantern, lantern, lantern. And we'll go boop, skidoop, boop, boop. And we'll get rid of the lanterns we've got up the top. Wait, I already got rid of those ones. It's these ones I'm worried about. I'm right next to it, game. You don't have to make them explode off the side like that. I'm right here. The tower is for aesthetics, primarily. But once I started to build it, it started to feel like a nice little lookout tower kind of idea. And from here I should be able to snipe any bad guys that come over the side of the fence as well, which would be fun. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that looks a bit cleaner. Oh, I forgot these ones. And also, yeah, it rather unintentionally provides a really good spot to view our builds from, because, you know, we look over in this direction and we can see all the stuff we built. I mean, there's not going to be much behind it. I mean, down here there's going to be a little garden, maybe a farm or something here, but nothing worth staring at. So, yeah, we'll see the sunset from here. We'll see the sun rise from here. And we'll see all the rather important builds. All the houses that are going to go down here and stuff. Water. Ocean view and stuff over here. Sunsets over there. Sunrises over there. It's a good spot. Excellent spot for a tower. Where were the lanterns I'm looking for? Oh, here they are. Nateopia, how you doing? I haven't been so bad. How about you? Mine? Have you met a lot of the people after episode 32? Yeah, I don't think any of this village was built there, because we built most of this last week. So that would have been episode like 37, 38, 39, or 38, 39, 40, I guess. Maybe a bit after. I don't know. Either way, I don't think any of this was built by when you were watching. This is a very recent erection, giggity. Still not sure. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Maybe one Yeah, maybe only on the cardinal, on the front and back, basically. We'll get rid of the ones on the side. Of course, we can see through the tower. I think having that many lanterns so close together is a bit distracting. But if we get rid of this one and the one on, or you know, one of the pairs anyway. Oh, there it is. I don't know where that was. So yeah, let's get rid of that one and that one. That'll still give us more than enough light up here to keep mobs at bay and make it look cool at night. But hopefully it won't look so busy. Zoop. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Let's wait for the sunset and see how it looks. I invite you to try out... What are you spamming my fucking chat for? Come here. Don't spam people's chats trying to fucking just... Ban user... Report user. Yeah, live stream. Spam. Spam. Cunt. Report. Bye! Right, tower. Just in time. Man, we're attracting the spam assholes today, aren't we? That's two. We almost never get any. You had just decided that you liked iron fence on the wall? Oh yeah, that was some time back. Yeah, we built the iron farm. And as you can see, I got plenty of iron to spare on this stuff now. Oh yeah, that looks good. Well, not too busy, but still looks lit up proper. So we might try the same thing on the second level there. Or do we even need it? No, I don't think we do on the second level. Whoops. Easy now. Where'd that skelly go? There he is. Just see him in the shadow of the tree. What about our zombie friend? What up, buddy? Feeling moist, are you? Yeah, look around. No way out, is there? Oops-a-doodle. You made a mistake. Dummy. Oh, we are so close to done. Just need something. Something in this middle level doesn't quite look right. I think a fence pole would be too much, especially at that height. And I think a row of trapdoors would bulk it out too much. Don't want to do that. What does it need? Maybe we call it done for now. And wait for inspiration if it does need something else. Do you think you would ever go back to Bedrock? Yeah. I mean, if the problems that I have with it are sorted, I'd go back to Bedrock. Runs a lot better. And I like the cross-platform compatibility aspect. That's also nice. Like, I don't hate Bedrock. I actually like everything that Bedrock sort of stands for, in that, you know, just modernizes Minecraft as an engine in a nice way, and again, cross-platform compatibility, and runs so much better. But unfortunately, it's not coded particularly well, so there's just tons of really, really annoying inconsistencies in it. And I really hate the way spawning works. But if they made Bedrock functionally exactly the same as Java, in every meaningful way, I would happily go back. And by functionally, I mean I don't care that much about having Optifine and shaders and stuff. That stuff's really nice in Java, of course, but I don't need it. What I do need is mechanics that I can rely on. Like the iron farm we built in the Bedrock world. Sometimes it'd pour out iron, sometimes it wouldn't do it for days. And nothing would change about the design or anything like that. Same thing with mob farms. Sometimes they were super good, sometimes they wouldn't work at all. Just because of the way mob caps work. Above ground, below ground, passive, hostile. It's all kinds of fucked up. It's really fucking annoying to try and do a consistent farm of any kind. I mean, I don't care about super high rates. Just consistency is what I care about. Because, you know, I play single player survival, so I don't need to be pouring out materials to trade with other players on the server and shit like that. And I don't do, you know, catastrophically huge builds, so I don't need tons of materials for that. I just need to have stuff being generated consistently, and Bedrock just does not do that. Not to mention all the really inconsistent bugs. Sometimes I could ride my skeleton horses, sometimes I couldn't. Nothing would change in between. Got really fed up with it in the end. Java has its share of bugs, but at least the bugs always work in the same way. Let's think. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Just let's think. Well, I think we definitely need lighting here of some kind, don't we? Because this would be a bit of a mob trap. How do I want to do that then? That's not right. I am unconvinced that's going to look good. Play on the Xbox at my desk, then grab my Switch and play a bit. Yeah. It's awesome being able to do that. But not worth it the way Bedrock is. Yeah, it looks alright. I think they're deeply set enough, it's not going to throw me off. Again, we'll have to wait till sunset to be sure, but... There is one more thing I want to try with that roof. What if we just put a triplet of upside down stairs at the corners? Just to give it that slightly Japanese kind of Eve look. Upside down, please. God damn it. I don't think it's going to mesh very well. Let's just try one corner. We get carried away here. God damn it. Okay, fine. Do it this way. Actually, maybe we can replace all the trapdoors with that. Want to buy realms so I can easily switch between PC and Switch? Yeah. Ray tracing is specs. Yeah, that right. No, I think we'll just go back to trapdoors. I think that just overcomplicates it a little bit. I think back to the bulk we were trying to avoid. Just fell in lava. Womp womp. And yes, hello by the way, teammate. Hope you've been well. Down. And it's starting to get annoying. At least I'm not going to be up and down here all the time. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Aussies. Right, we're nearly there. Let's take one last look at the new second level lights we just installed and see if they look alright at sunset. I think you didn't see the hole. You were stripping and went in the wrong hole. Giggity, giggity, goo. There we go. There's a screenshot I want. Actually, let's yeah, there we go, right about there. I really just need to enable keep inventory. Yeah, I have it turned on. Mainly because while streaming, it's not very, you know, if I die, it's not very interesting to watch me recraft a bunch of armor and stuff. I mean, it adds a bit of drama when you're risking losing your stuff when you die. No question, but after so many years of Minecraft, it's not really. It's just a kind of annoyance more than it is a carrot and a stick to be extra careful. Which is why we have the different punishment system here when I die. So I still have a reason to actively avoid it, but don't have to recraft everything from scratch if it goes in lava. If you're wondering what that is, by the way, if you're new around here, we have a little... I've got a grave site in the graveyard, you may have seen earlier. Every time I die, I have to take something out of my survival inventories and pop it on top of the grave, representing what just killed me. Anything new at the grave sham? There might be another block or two since you were last here. Did have a fall death, I think. Dog, thank you for the bits. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, that looked fine up there. Didn't throw off the balance like I was scared. I'm happy with that. I think we can call that tower done. Thank you, teammate Chan, for the bits. Okay, let's see. What's next? Next is an on-fire skeleton. Trying to escape indoors. Now, the next question I think we have to answer is... I was thinking about maybe needing a little short building here to help balance out the look of the tower, but I don't think we do. I think we're okay. Guessing your overlay takes value of the cheer into account. No, I don't think I've got anything set up for that, for cheers. Why? Did an overlay not pop when you cheered? There might be a slow timeout on it to stop it being spammed, I don't know. Just didn't show to commented. Oh, okay, so it's just... Yeah, it's a bit delayed today. Like, we had a sub earlier that didn't turn up for like 5 minutes. So. Oh, you mean the latest down there? Okay, no, that's, yeah. There's a small delay on that, just because it's literally writing a file to the hard drive, and it's checking every 10 seconds or something, I think, for a change. Yeah, I don't think we need another building here. I think that would obscure too much of the trees behind it. But yeah, the tower, which we were originally going to build a small thing there, just to cover up the sort of valley gap in the skyline there, and the horizon line, I should say. Works really nicely for that. Doesn't look empty in that spot anymore. Now, I think maybe even a third tier on the very back end of that might be good. Let's have a look. I don't know. Might leave it for now. I'm unsure. I do know this can come down for now, though. I want a bridge between these two areas. Can you come back and forth on that bridge? I don't think I do. I do like being able to see right down the middle there, nice and clear. Coolsies. Nope, change my mind on the bridge again. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, we just tear it down. Alright. Let's do it kind of... I'll call that in the middle of the bridge. Yeah, alright. So let's just get a bit of guidance across here. Alright. Nope. Not even close. Oh, we have to be careful about how we use slabs, because villagers don't like walking on them. Keep forgetting about that. Which probably means they won't want to walk on this roof anyway, right? Or is it just the bottom slabs that I don't like to pathfind across? Actually, no, it should be fine, because these were slabs and the village have walked across them fine. So it must just be the bottom slabs that they care about. But yeah, the first zombie villager I cured, the one that's in that house, I had a devil of a time trying to get him to pathfind into the house. And we eventually figured out that it's probably because he didn't want to pathfind across the bottom half slabs. I don't know whether that's true or not, but as soon as I got rid of him, he pathfinded fine. Pathfound? Pathfinded? It's probably better. I feel like that shape is probably going to be alright. They also go up steps now. They never had a problem with steps, did they? Because that's what I had to do over there. I had a slab step kind of arrangement, but I had to replace it with proper blocks and steps, and he went up fine. I think. It was like that, wasn't it? Is that too thick? Actually, I kind of like it. Let's stretch it out by one though. Christ almighty. For the love of God, would you just place upside down? Thank you. I'm gonna just tear something apart in a second. Just behave yourself. Oh, behave yourself. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. No. How can I... Wait, what am I doing?
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What?
Enter.
Someone followed.
Thank you for the follow.
Why me? Quack!
Wait. Is that how I did over there? Now I'm having symmetry issues. What did I do? What did I just do? Alright, upside down on the outside. Okay. Oh, geez, I do need to go sleep, though, before we get ourselves into real trouble here. So distracted. Get to do a non-index search across 7 hard drives for a total of about 5 terabytes of SketchUp files. Good luck! Enjoy that ride. Glad it's not me. Big bird. Oh! Did we crash? No, for some reason we just lost focus. There's nothing else running on the Windows desktop that this is running on, but for some reason we lost focus and full screen disappeared. We're back. And we're back. Sorry, Big Bird. Why and how does your game look so clear? Because I'm running an experimental version of Optifine and an experimental version of a ray tracing shader. If you type !MC in the chat, Moobot will give you the exact details. That was a good shot. Okay, so we need to put a block there. Upside down stair there, right? Yes. And a full stair on top of it. Like so. That's not an entirely unconvincing archway.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin!
Let's make it triple wide.
Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Josh, many numbers, thank you for the follow.
Why me? Quack!
Yeah, whether or not villagers actually decide they want to walk across this thing, I kind of like the aesthetic it gives us. Let me keep it. Sounds like it's saying Krillin, which would make me think some Dragon Ball parody. Yeah, it's a custom sound that was recorded for me by someone who is a big fan of the Dragon Ball Abridged series on YouTube, which is a comedy series which both parodies and abridges the original Dragon Ball Z story. It's very, very funny, written by some very, very funny people. And there is one point in the show where someone who died in the show, spoilers I guess, for a 20-year-old show now, they wanted to keep using him in the Abridged series because he was just good comedy value. So they brought him back as a ghost basically, which didn't happen in the show, but was good for comedy value. That's what that little alert is a reference to. Doink. And doink. Now, do we need safety rails? It's going to be a bit tricky to do safety rails because everything's sort of stairs and slab. But maybe if we just did it at the top. As a gesture. Oh, even then, we have to hover, don't we? And if we went another slab or a full block high, I think that'd make it look too thick. So no safety rails. But that does mean we need to do something. Perhaps this. Actually, yeah, we'll do that the other way. I don't know whether this destroys the lovely arch shape we just made or not, but... yeah, I think maybe just on the top bit. If you listen to the Zorda and Chill playlist on YouTube, I think I've heard some of it, yeah. Someone recommended it to me once before. What do we got going on here? Oh, we can't do that because of that. Derp. Still though, that bit looks pretty good. Gives us a little flow through. Let's see, what if we inverted these ones? No, that makes it look too boxy. What about just those middle two to accentuate the arc? That might be it. Yeah. Like we need to lean into the arch of it. So let's get rid of those. Might be worth trying a different style of trapdoor as well. Not oak. But maybe birch? Wait, what are these ones? These are spruce. Yeah. Watch the bridge ends up being the gossip. Actually, that would be interesting. I could force the villagers to try and gather there. By putting a bell up there. I wonder if they would pathfind up to it or gather beneath it. That'd be interesting to see, actually. Okay, what have I got in trapdoor style? Nothing. Alright. I guess we're making some. Jungle's not going to be right, I can already know that. We did spruce. Don't want oak. Might be worth trying the dark oak ones, though. No, actually I forgot. They're the chocolate block style thing, aren't they? Alright, let's try birch. Oh, now we got time. There we go, looks pretty good from back here too, and doesn't obscure the view as I thought it would. You can still see the trees underneath it because of its height. Good. Good. No, they just look way out of place now, don't they? Looks like they were slapped on. Not part of the construction. definitely need some sort of light hanging above it though, I think. It should be a bit tricky because it's on evens, not odds. So we can't really put one in the middle. I'm liking the way our little town's starting to take shape though. Been a long way building to it, but it's good. Of course, now we actually have to give the villagers a path up to those roofs, which they don't currently have. So we need to figure out where we want to put our stairway. And we're building a stairway to heaven. Okay, let's think about light. Now, I suppose being slabs and stairs, we don't need to worry about mob proofing for light, but yeah, what if we lit underneath? I like that idea very much. Let's wait and see what that looks like at night. You stay quiet, you. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? He's hiding from me. Right. Think. What is going to be a good way up for these guys? I could hide a stairway back here without destroying the look of the place too much. But are they likely to pathfind up to it? I suppose they might if we put doors and shit up here, eh? Yeah, we could sort of stairway up there, but how often are they going to be down here? I don't know. Oh, right. Need to fix that while I think of it. Zoop. I suppose we could put a stairway inside one of these buildings. Up there. But again, we're faced with the issue of how likely are they to pathfind up there. And once more, if I put a bell up here, that might help. Let's put a, yeah, we'll put a stairway in this direction. We'll like start it here, and we'll go up here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, and there. Yeah, that should give us enough space to work with. Alright. Let's just go solid. Or I could run out. That could happen too. Zoop zoop. Zoop zoop. Oh, for fuck's sake. Have I ever placed a set of stairs without putting at least 2 of them upside down? I don't know. Alright, so... let's actually go triple wide. That way we can butt up against the wall there, which will let me slam down a fence without it looking awkward against the wall. Oh, except I can't because these are bottom half slabs, of course, and that ladder is also in the way. That's easily fixed if we just move that window. Yeah. Like so. A bit of a safety rail across here. Nope. There. Not terrible. And then use this little area here to hang a bell from. How are we going to do that? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, what if we just... do the most basic thing? Hang the bell from the middle there, but I'm out of fences again. Alright, let's get some more birch fences. And one of the, I think, 2 remaining bells we have. Chat room's gone awfully silent on me. You're all enthralled by our staircase making process. Never seen that before in Minecraft, have you? It's incredible. Delicate work, to be sure. There. And... yep, 2 bells left. Coolsies. Twice as many as I need. While we're here, it might be worth... oh no, we have some birch slabs with us. Okay, coolsies. Just playing some Minecraft myself, working on some redstone stuff, says T-Dog. Actually, I still need to get a piston door happening up there as well. Still on the to-do list. Oh, I cannot hang a bell from the bottom of a fence, apparently. But I sworn some villages were like that. Oh, that's why I bought these. Nope, that's not even a bell. Alright, how are we going to fix up these fences? Well... that looks a little bit bulky. Does it even look out of place? And it does. Alright, new plan. Let's see. if I put it in the middle here, I won't really be able to walk around it. Just hang it from like there. Or, here's a thought. No, that's not going to work, is it? Thought abandoned. Think. Oh, and think quickly, because here comes sunset. Actually, maybe this area. Or straight in the middle of town there, not on the roof at all. I don't want to put it on the roof though, to see if I can force them to pathfind up there. Oh, this is have my phone plugged in, it has turned into a heater. Wow, are you watching the stream on the phone at the same time? Yeah. Watching the stream on the phone and it charging at the same time. It's probably going to be a bit toastier than usual. That's normal. Okay, let's have another whack at this. What if we do a big span across the edge of the bridge? Nope. Yeah, that's probably going to be alright. Although we do need, yet again, more birch fences. Ow. Right into the hole. That's parkour skill right there. One block wide target. Nailed it. Let's see here. I don't need the glowstone. Right. What can I mindlessly chatter about? Ooh. Suddenly I'm not sure that's a thing I like. Let's complete it and see. Maybe it's just because it's just pokey eddy and sticky at the moment. Nope. For fuck's sake, place the block! Fine. That's all I wanted. Why was that so hard? That doesn't look so bad. I do have another bell, so we could put one on both sides. I don't think I need the other bell for anything else. Would you just cooperate? Although, this might make pathfinding a bit tricky for them. Could always put a door in this building right there. Or just an opening for that matter. Cooperate this time? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Fuck you. Why are you creating such a fuss? Also, why have I made that lower than the other one? Damn it. Deep, 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 zoop. There we go. I've got a question real quick. My underground base fully lit, but hostile mobs keep spawning there. Am I doing something wrong, or is Minecaft being a douche? Are you running Bedrock by any chance? I'm in Java. Java spawn mechanics are pretty predictable. And reliable for the most part, so my only guess would be you've missed a spot. You've got a danger spot somewhere. Probably the best way to put a door there is just do that, right? Alright, let's go get the other bell. Well, Jolta just wanted me to make you a bacon pickaxe and play. Yeah, I miss it too. But unfortunately, can't have it anymore. It's pinged by YouTube's silly little copyright trigger. Got away with using that for so long too. I'll lower the brightness of my game, see if I check if in lit spaces. Yeah, the easy way to do that for sure while running Java is you hit F3 and you find the block lighting, which is where on the screen again? I keep losing it. Right, on the left hand side, second paragraph, like 3 or 4 lines down, you'll see client light. So it's 15 sky, 0 block. What you're looking for is the block light. The sky tells you what it's lit currently based on the light hitting it from the sky. The block light is its default light state. So if I put a lantern down there, you can see this has changed to block light 14 now, because it's right next to a light source. The further away from that we get, the block light goes down. once you get to 7, I think, oops, if it's block light 7 or below, that's spawnable. Block light 8, not spawnable. So if you find your trouble spot, you can sort of zero in on it by looking at the block light there on the left-hand side. 4 lines down on the second paragraph. There is also a texture if you're running Optifine. This doesn't work without Optifine, I don't believe, but there is a resource pack called, where is it? ML Light Checker. This doesn't actually work for me right now because I think it needs to be 1.14 updated, or it doesn't work in conjunction with the shaders I'm using. But yeah, that will also help you find them because it kind of makes bad spawnable areas glow red, supposedly. I don't know for sure because I haven't been able to get it to work in my current setup, but yeah, might be worth looking into for you, depending on how you're doing. But yeah, checking for the block light manually to just find that problem spot is one of the most straightforward ways. Nice. Alright, let's go to ground level and see if that looks alright. I'm running up to fine right now, 1.14, yeah. So, I don't know whether that texture pack will work for 1.14. All I know is it doesn't work for me running this ray tracing shader. I didn't have time to check it with a regular shader because I installed it just before the stream. Yeah, they look alright. I think we might need to do something else with them. They look a bit plain, but their position and their height and everything look alright. It was 8 or below. It's somewhere around there, yeah. Just quickly Google and double check. I'm pretty sure it's 7 and below. Minecraft ray tracing is badass, it sure does. Especially when you've got a texture pack like this one that has bump mapping in it, so you get that sort of 3D texture and the light hits it just right. My favourite spot in the game at sunset, right here on this floor. There it goes. And same thing on the log texture there. Just looks a little bit 3D when the light hits it just right, without looking obnoxious. Is that above Windows 10 version? No. This is currently for, it's a third-party solution. You need Optifine and the PTGI shader, neither of which are in their final form for 1.14 yet. I'm running experimental versions of both right now. But Windows 10 version, like Bedrock, is sometime, we don't have a date for it yet, getting an update to the graphics engine that they're calling Super Duper Graphics. They announced it at last year's E3, as a matter of fact. Exactly this time last year, come to think of it. And it's going to include a lighting update to make Minecraft look a bit more like this. I don't think it's going to be ray tracing the same way as this, because ray tracing is quite expensive to run as far as machine power goes, but it will be shaders and stuff like it. Will give it a shader-like light that will make light behave a bit better with, you know, proper shadows and depth and all that kind of stuff. So you will get something a little bit like this in Windows 10 version sometime. We're not sure when. But it won't be quite the sophisticated in it. Definitely won't be proper ray tracing, I doubt. So yeah, first thing that comes to mind is how about we just pull out the ends of these and make them a bit more like those Japanese gates. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Makes it look not so slapped together. And if we're going for that look, what we might also do... I'm just going to need to get across there to do this. Is flare it up. Too much. Way too much. about if we just give it a little bit of this instead. I might have fences again. Unbelievable. Nope. Oh yeah, that's much better. Not quite as Japanese as I was aiming for, but it does look good, so we'll keep it. Zerp. Zerp. No, I don't think so. Definitely not. Yep, I think that'll do. Simple, but just a little bit of pizzow. Stands out just enough without looking out of place, I feel like. The only other thing I would try... Yeah, no, I can't replace that slab with birch, can I? Because you can't join two slabs together like that, so we can't do that. Alternatively... Nope, too chunky. Too much chunk! Way too much chunk. No, I'm going to flatten out that arch like that. And do you think it'll be available on the Switch someday? Well, the Switch is Bedrock, but as far as we know, confirmed so far, the Super Duper Graphics Pack is only coming to Windows and Xbox One. We have no idea how efficient the new lighting engine is going to be, so we have no idea whether it's actually going to be able to run on the Switch, but certainly hope so. There are lots of really good looking games on the Switch that use fancy lighting. Not outside the realm of possibility. But we have no information one way or the other just yet. They only announced it for Windows and I think Xbox. Yeah, that helps it a little bit, doesn't it? Stops that looking from so abrupt now. Oh, I quite like how this lines up too. Didn't do that intentionally, but look at that. We could do it on both sides, but it might look a bit crowded if we did that. Oh, this one lines up with that one. Look at that. Oops. Happy little accidents. Yeah, that little extra corner piece just helps it stop looking so two-dimensional, you know what I mean? I mean, flat on one edge. Just brings it out just a little bit so it catches the light and stuff like that. We are so close to done on that, I think. Let's see. What if we hit that raw edge like this? Don't mind that. Pity we can't do the same thing with a... I want a half trapdoor is what I need. That's good enough though. It helps round that doorway out a little bit and tie it into this door. Yeah, helps big time. The Switch is having a ton of performance issue with Minecraft right now. Really? I mean, when they introduced it, it ran really nicely. Oh, it's just the latest update that balked it up. From what I've read, it mostly affects those with big worlds. Well, that makes sense. The Switch does have limited RAM, so... limited video memory. So yeah. Big world with a big render distance might be an issue. Lots of stuff to try and keep in memory. How does mending work? Mending is an enchantment. I have it on my shovel. Yeah, there we go. So basically, when you get experience, like when you kill something, you get those little green balls. Some of that experience can go and get used up by the mending enchantment to actually repair the tool. You can also have it on your armor and your elytra as well, for that matter. So anytime you get experience coming in, and especially if your tool is in your hand, and prioritizes it, it will go to repairing that tool, so they don't ever wear out entirely as long as you've got experience coming in. It's a difficult enchantment to get. You have to trade for it. You can sometimes fish it up. But if you're enchanting raw, I don't think you can actually enchant it directly onto an item. You have to enchant to a book first to get it, if I remember correctly. But it is super duper nice to have, especially if you've got really nice enchantments on the rest of your armor, so... I wouldn't mind it having on the sword. Unbreaking 3, sweeping edge 3, sharpness 4. That's a really good sword. So if I manage to fish up a mending book, I'll probably put it on the sword first. I'm almost tempted to put another one of those gates here over our entranceway. Now that we've got a design that I like. In fact, I'm more than tempted. Oops, did not mean to fall off then. Not sure I'm going to like what that's going to do to the sight line, but we'll find out as we reveal. I think I like it. Let's live with it for a while. Just fished up a fishing rod with mending. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's an excellent thing to have mending on because you get experience every time you catch a fish. So if you do what I've done back here and you get a fishing farm, I don't have a fishing rod with mending on it yet, but yeah, basically you can do an auto fish farm or semi-auto fish farm depending on the design you use and what version of Minecraft you are at, but the point is it never wears out. You just fish and fish and fish and fish. Every time you pull up a fish, it repairs itself a little bit. And you keep going and keep going and keep going until you get cool stuff. Which I haven't got from my fishing farm yet, except for some name tags. They're handy. So yeah, fishing rod mending on it is super duper useful. Not sure about the gate now. Yeah, it makes it a little bit too busy, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think we can do without it. Kind of obscures the sightlines a little bit. Or maybe what it needs is... Nah, that doesn't really help it. Stay in your house. Where are you? He's over here. Stay inside where it's safe. There he is. Sounds like he's got a friend hunting him. Where's that skelly? Did I create spawn spaces up here, or is he just outside the wall or something? Oh, it's probably in here because I didn't light it up after I tore everything out. Oh, back here? Ah, there you are, you noisy little fucker. Tricked me, I thought you were inside. Where'd you go? Yeah, speaking of which, let's just do that. We should be fine. 9s and 10s and 11s and 12s and 13s, and yeah, we're good. So at least I designed an interior. Yeah, I think we can do without these as well. KISS. Think I'm happy? I do. I think I'm happy. I'd be even happier if I can, well, once I get some actual village bit up in here and find out if they do actually want to pathfind up here. Pathfind here to gather at the bell. Hopefully. And then, hopefully some will pathfind across here because there is a door here that they want to play with. Don't see too many of them coming out here, but that's fine. I don't want them in the tower. Yeah, as long as we get the occasional villager coming across that bridge, just for aesthetics, I think I'll be pretty pleased. I like my chances with 2 bells up there. Just don't know whether that's a clear enough path for them to find. Pathfinding on these on Minecraft can be a bit tricky, unreliable, wackadoo. Alright, so let's think. What's next? I guess next we could probably make a start on some of the houses down below here. Yeah, why not? Drink. How did I do this one exactly? Did I go double and then... Yeah. Double then lower slab is the veranda thing. Okie dokes. It would probably behoove me to go get some dirt so I could fill in the middle here as well. So we'd have to do that later. Bunch of spiders spawning under there. Did not intend to do that. So, E3. What are we? Well, 12 hours away-ish? Wow. 18 hours, maybe. Can't wait to see what Microsoft have to say for themselves. It's going to be one of two things. It's either going to blow us away, or it's going to make us go, oh, for fuck's sake, you still don't get it. I'm hoping it's the blow us away bit. Not because I'm a particularly strong proponent for Microsoft, but because I like nice things. And if Microsoft make nice things, that's fine by me. Look forward to seeing what the new Halo looks like. Hopefully we get some proper gameplay, not some of that... Oh, really? I needed more dirt than that? Fine. I'm also curious to see how much they're going to tell us about the next hardware. So we're still, what? Call it a year and a half away from the likely launch. Or maybe they'll do a mid-year launch. And we're like a year away from it instead. Are they going to just evolve from the Xbox One X? Or are they going to do an actual fresh system? Who knows? T-Dux is someone who owns all three major consoles, so Microsoft and Nintendo announced some sort of really good stuff. Yeah, I don't know whether we're going to hear much about hardware from Nintendo. Or games for them, and I mean... I'm not expecting too many surprises from Nintendo. More details about stuff we already know about, but surprises? I don't know. I'm expecting maybe an announcement of Mario Golf. I feel like we're about due for a Mario Golf game, aren't we? We had tennis last year, right? Nope. Didn't MS say they won't ever release new Xbox, just updated ones? Well, yeah, but exactly what they mean by that? Who knows? Marketing buzzwords and shit like that can be... Let's be kind and call it flexible. Open to interpretation. Complete searing bullshit. I wonder if I've left myself enough room here. Yeah, it shouldn't look too bad. I think some of these patches may have to be expanded a bit because I forgot to take into account the veranda when I pathed out some of this stuff. But so long as it's big enough for a villager to fit inside, that's all we really care about. Which this one barely is. Like I said, this isn't for me to live in. It's just for the villagers to chill out. I think it's because Xbox just locked down PC. Existing Xboxes that, like literally, it runs on x86 architecture with an AMD GPU. It runs Windows 10 at the software level, basically. Cut down and streamlined, and it is undeniably Windows 10 codebase. Yeah, exactly what form that takes, I don't know. We talked a bit yesterday about the possibility of them doing a folding or tablet style gaming, portable gaming thing, calling it Xbox. but carrying the new gen of mobile CPU and GPU architecture. Actually, I didn't need to chop that away, did I? I could have just built on straight on top. Yeah, now we've got room enough for like 2 beds, 2 workstations in here pretty easily. Alright, yeah, we can do a bed, or bed, workstation, bed, workstation. That'll be enough to keep 2 villagers happy. Does that make it really easy for PC games to be ported? I mean, it's not like save as Xbox version, but yeah, makes it easier. Same with the PlayStation. Different operating system, but same hardware architecture, basically, more or less. Close enough to, at least. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, I did just go straight across, didn't I? Okay. So, let's go there. Really? I need one? Looks like. Don't have any doors, do I? Nope, it's alright. Porch. Not going to waste a lantern inside here. The new crawling feature there to Minecaft is super handy. Super is, yeah. That's what I used to get underneath all this, to fill it in with grass, because to stop spiders and crap spawning under there. Put a trapdoor on the edge, slam it down on your own head, crawl underneath, dump down a bunch of grass blocks. Or dirt blocks, I suppose. It became grass blocks later. It's awesome. Why do I put ladders? Just to make it look a bit stylish. The idea is that the aesthetic is supposed to be inspired vaguely by Japanese architecture. And the white windows with the ladders are just kind of meant to give the suggestion of the old rice paper and bamboo kind of idea. Know what I mean? Shoji, yeah. That's what I was hunting for there. I did toy with the idea about using these on the floor to suggest what's the name of the bloody mats now? forgotten the fucking word. Starts with T, I'm sure of it. My brain just keeps wanting me to say takoyaki, but that's not it. That's octopus balls. Tatami, thank you. Takoyaki. And I could go for the takoyaki right about now. Num 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 num. But yeah, we're not going indoors much anyway. So what did I do? I drilled right through to the ground, did I? That's an interesting choice. But yeah, most of the interiors here aren't going to be really big enough, and I'm not going to be inside myself much anyway to bother with tatami mats. But yeah, if you ever want to design an interior with this kind of aesthetic, there's a little tip for you there. I expect they would work quite well. Just went on VR chat and everyone loved the avatar I was using so much they cloned it, and the avatar had one music sound effect. So I got the entire world just used the avatar to play the sound over and over again. Jesus. Glad I wasn't there. I hate that shit. Just obnoxious. Too bad you can't make paper lanterns. Yeah, I mean the new iron lanterns are not so bad for the job. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to build a little restaurant and put some red paper lanterns out. Did I overhang this one more? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, but I did buff the corners, didn't I? That's what else I did. Oh yeah, the lanterns definitely look more Western, no question. Better than torches, though. Still glad we have them. So much nicer than torches. Alright, now I need some spruce fences, right? Yeah. Here's some I prepared earlier. Just meant it'd be cool if they would add some old styles for them. I mean, you know, there's nothing stopping you using a texture pack that makes these look more like paper lanterns. That'd be an easy enough job to do, really. Swap out the texture of the chain for a string and, you know, make this sort of white and ribbed and stuff. Wouldn't be exact, but it'd be damn sight closer than that. Would not even be that hard. In fact, I'd be kind of shocked if someone hadn't already thought of that, and there's some sort of Eastern-inspired texture pack out there already with that idea, or at least someone planning to do that. This is a pretty obvious choice. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, it's fine. Texture pack would replace. I think additions are as better than replacements. Well, I'm just saying. That mending fishing rod I got went from horse broken fully healed. I'm convinced that's the best enchantment. Yeah, like I said, it's very, very effective on fishing rods. It's real nice to have on good tools too. Oh, I got a very important email about Apex Season 2. Yeah, I'll pay attention to that. I'll get right on that. What do you think of the Star Wars gameplay? Was not impressed. It looked very stilted, janky, not very interesting. Looked extremely linear. I mean, I know what we asked for was linear, narrative-driven Star Wars game. But it didn't look like there was any opportunity for exploration. It looked very, very safe. It was just walk along this path, use your special power to make an opening so you can move on. Walk along, use your different special power from your droid so you can make an opening so you can walk along. Walk along a bit more, use your other force power to make a bridge so you can walk along. And do it over and over and over again. And in between, you fight the occasional pocket of stormtroopers who don't do anything until you're closer to them. And you trigger their little dialogue sequence where they do a thing. But before that, they were just standing there looking idiots. Combat didn't look very exciting. Looked very generic. I think Force Unleashed combat was looking funner than that, and that was like a 10-year-old game. It just looks like a bad Tomb Raider copy, but with lasers instead of bows and arrows and guns. I don't know. I wasn't excited by it. I really, really hope I'm wrong, but it looks kinda boring. I would love to be wrong, because I really want a game based in the Star Wars universe, and is narrative driven, has exploration, RPG concepts, all that kind of stuff. I want that. I just want a good version of it, and I don't think that's what we're getting based on what we saw. Based on those 14 minutes of rather insipid gameplay. Yeah, I'm not judging it based on the AI though, because it is alpha. Same thing with the triggerable events, basically. That stuff gets fine-tuned later. That's normal. So I'm not spitting on it for AI being super derpy. But yeah, it's just I don't feel particularly inspired by it. Alright, let's see about this roof. No need to do that. Yeah, I should probably come across another one there. It would probably be helpful for that to be a full block. Damn it. Get up there, please. Thank you. Alright, how did I disguise that? just by stairs, didn't I? Like so. Wait, is that how I did it? Confusing myself now. What have I done? No, it wouldn't have been like that. Was it just that bit, not this bit? Must have been. I'll have to go take a closer look at that design. I did that sort of as I went. I can't remember how I did it. Has EA ever made a really good game? I guess it depends on your point of view. I'm sure there's a few FIFA players out there who would say yes. Yeah, I think that's pretty close to how I had it. Must be. Right, now I've done it wrong again. What am I doing here? That screwed me up. No. Why am I so confused? What am I doing? I think I'm back on track now, right? Yeah. No. Yeah, there we go. That's all I was trying to do. Right? Yeah. That hurt my head. Right, no, I've done it wrong. Why am I poking out on this side? Ah, I'm going to come back to this later. Yeah, I'm off center is the problem. All out of whack there. Never mind. I'll fix that. Can't be bothered doing it now. I think I'm about to call it a stream, actually. I'm starting to lose steam here a bit. Wish Minecraft had some sort of chest quick sec or... Yeah. Yeah, a lot of mod packs include inventory sorting. Makes life a lot easier. Could you do me a favor and congratulate my GF? She's watching. Oh, she graduated today. Cool. Well done. Good luck on whatever comes next. Girlfriend of Napa. In my opinion, FIFA and other sports aren't considered games. I mean, they're games based on games. They couldn't be more game-like if they tried. It's literally a video game about an IRL game. That's twice as much game as most games have. And they sell. It's not games I'm interested in, either in real life or in digital form. But just calling them not real games because you don't like them is a bit stupid. we haunt together. Alright guys, I am going to call it a stream. Bit of a short one today actually, only went for 4 hours. Oh well, happens from time to time. No point pushing on when I don't feel the energy, it's just going to mean the next 2 hours it would be crap. Plus it'll give those of you who haven't had a chance to catch up on the replays, a chance to catch up on the replays I suppose. Plus, you'll be getting bonus streams this week anyway. So tomorrow, starting 3 hours before our usual start time, to try and put that in local perspective for you. So I usually start at about 9 AM, which is what my schedule is set up. But if you scroll down the schedule, that tells you the time in your local time zone, if you're watching on Twitch. So 3 hours before the regular scheduled time, we'll be starting tomorrow. Actually, maybe as much as 4 hours to give us a bit of warm-up time. But we'll be co-streaming the Microsoft E3 press event, whatever they want to call it. And then we'll have a bit of a break. We might play some Dauntless or something until it's time for the Bethesda one at 10:30 AM my time, and then Devolver Digital. We might stick around for that because that's usually pretty train wreck. And then the day after, Ubisoft, PC Gaming Show, AMD, and Square Enix. We'll probably do all of those. And then on Wednesday, Nintendo, of course. Probably won't do Nintendo because that's 2 AM my time. I'll watch it, but I doubt I'll have the energy to stream it at that time in the morning. But yeah, bonus streams. I will post these times into the Discord to give you guys a chance to do the math to work out when it is in your local time zone. Or just look up the local time based on what event it is, whether it's Microsoft or Bethesda or whatnot. You can just Google that and find out from there pretty easily, I suppose. But yeah, strap in. Should be fun. Hope it's fun. Hope it's interesting. Hope I'm not too disappointed by stuff. Either way, we'll find out in this. Wait. How's the tagline go? Find out in the next exciting episode of BluntNate Z or something. I should record those. Some announcer-like outros. Bye guys. Peace out.